my name is Diana and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about 5 low maintenance ways to grow your hair if you're like me and you are a low maintenance natural hair girly, because I know I am. Since I was a little girl, I haven't really been the biggest fan of manipulating my hair too much, which is crazy because I love doing my hair, but I am tender-headed, like, to say the least. Like, I love trying different styles and things like that, but I'm gonna do it in a way that works for me. Like, yeah. So I love styling my hair, like I said, and that means I also love taking care of my natural hair. Just a little bit of insight for y'all if you want to know a little bit about my natural hair journey. I am coming up on 8 years natural. So that's really exciting. My hair has gotten very long. See it. And it's pretty thick. I would say I have like 4B, 4C hair, I think. For some context, I've been natural for quite some time. I am a pretty low maintenance natural, I think. I don't really wear my natural hair out much. This is probably the first time I've worn my natural hair out in months. I really do keep my hair in braids, locks, wigs sometimes. I just love trying new things. Without further ado, I'm going to be getting into 5 low maintenance things you can do for natural hair growth in 2025 and beyond. Let's get into it. First up, I have decide your long-term vision, whether it's gonna be a marathon for you or if this is just a just for now era for your hair. So I put this right at the top because I feel like when you have a vision of what you want to do, especially when it comes to yourself, it just makes things so much more clear. Like, since I was a little girl, I knew like I just always wanted to have long hair. I feel like I always have had long hair, but like I guess long healthy hair. Like, I was relaxed for my childhood, pretty much like most of my childhood, and then I went natural. So I don't know, like for me, I knew like, okay, I want to have a long, natural, healthy hair, and that's what I've been going after. But for some people, this might change, and you might be somebody who likes to dye your hair a lot or likes to grow your hair long for like 3 years, then chop it into a bob. Like, that's your thing. That's cool. Just know what that looks like for you so you can know what you are going to be doing like month to month, day to day when it comes to maintaining your hair. Even when it comes down to thinking about hairstyles, like that goes into it for me because I know some of these hairstyles that I see being done, I personally wouldn't do because, for example, I'm very hesitant about adding heat to my hair besides a blow dryer. I know that you can straighten your hair and do all these things without damage. I'm aware, but for me, I don't know, maintaining my curl pattern really matters to me. So I personally, like, for example, I wouldn't get a quick weave style because that leave out having to be straightened or curled every day, like, no, that's gonna fry my hair, and that's not going with my long-term vision of having, you know, the long natural kinky hair. It's not going with it. So that's what I mean by number one. Like, it just makes things so much easier for you as you go. Like, you're not contemplating like, oh, should I chop my hair, should I do this, should I do that, and things like that are normal. Like, you may just want to switch up your look, and that is fine. But when it comes to wanting to have healthy hair, like, that takes time, and that's something you have to see to fruition and know what you want that to look like for yourself. I hope y'all are sticking with me. Y'all know what I mean. I hope we're vibing, okay? Let's get into number 2, which is gonna be gentle with your hair care. Y'all, I can't tell y'all how much it pains me to see people like ripping out their edges or like ripping their wigs off their head. Are you mad? Like, it pains me. Like, I just can't. Like, I know I'd be hurt when I take off my wig and my edges like went back a little bit. Like, y'all, you know what I mean. When the wig is just too far on your forehead and the wig was just too glued and you didn't do a good job taking it off and now you missing a bit of your edge. Oh, I'm hurt. So I just like hate to see when my fellow sisters will just be ripping off their hair, acting willy-nilly with it like Buki. I know you pay for them bundles, but God gave you that hair. Like, that hair is yours. So be gentle with your hair, and that goes for yourself and whoever you let touch your head. Because some of these hairstylists are equally very rough. People just can tend to not be mindful of what is not theirs. Like, I've really had some situations with hairstylists just like tugging on my hair, leaving scabs in my head from just the different ways they put pins in, and different things like that. And I just think that's also the importance of going to people that you trust, going to people that know how to take care of natural hair, and then going to a professional stylist when you need trims or any chemical relaxers and things like that. Please, y'all, take care of your hair because it is yours. It is God given. Okay? Shake my hand and tell me you're gonna do that. No more pulling your wig off. No more, no more, no more. Take care of yourself. Okay? I'm sorry. I'm talking to you girls. I be ripping off your wigs. Like, I cannot. Like, I cannot. Like, I'm literally just seeing Kane ripping off her wig right now as I say that. Like, that's what I'm referencing. Like, please, y'all. No loose trades at Kane. Kane, I love you, but girl, stop. Okay, let me move on. Point 3, invest in quality products and tools. So you're gonna want to really find those products that are high quality and work for your hair and be consistent with it. That means things that are regularly in your routine and are going to be critical in nourishing your hair. So make sure you get a good shampoo, conditioner, deep conditioner, or some kind of mask to just add that extra moisture to your hair. A good hair oil for your scalp and your tresses. Remember, it's not about having 1,000 of the hottest products, but it's about having those core products that really work for you and care for your hair in the way it needs. So if your hair maybe has color damage and you're looking to strengthen your hair and get some more moisture back in it, you're going to want to make sure you have some really good conditioners and you're doing some mask maybe more often than someone who does not have chemically treated hair. So it's things like that that are going to be really crucial in making sure you have those quality, consistent products to have in your routine and feed your hair. And that'll just make being a low maintenance girly so much easier, and it'll make you feel high maintenance. So it's great. Tip number 4 is to style your hair strategically. How you style your hair is critical as a girly that wants to be a low maintenance natural, that wants to try the different styles or find her styles and do them consistency, and just, prioritize hair care as a part of maintenance and feeling good and looking good. You're gonna want to be strategic and very intentional with how you style your hair. This not only goes into long lasting styles, but goes back to tip number 2, which was being gentle with your hair. That even goes into protective styling and just knowing what you were doing with your hair, the upkeep it's going to take to maintain it, and also just knowing when to let your hair breathe. If you have hair that is anywhere similar to mine, it thrives off of protective styles and just letting my hair do its thing, and just nourishing it in between, if that makes sense. So what that looks like for me is a lot of braids, twists, locks, glueless wigs, and just hairstyles that allow for me to maintain my edges, keep my length, and just let my new growth come in organically. That works for me. So again, you're going to go back to number 1, which was decide your long-term vision and hair care goals, and allow for that to inspire your hair schedule or how you strategically style your hair. Because for you, that may not include protective styles. That may look like doing braid outs every other day or doing wash and goes every week. So you have to really know your hair and look into it, do research, consult with professionals, take tips from family members that may have a similar hairstyle from you, learn from other natural hair girlies here on this lovely internet, on Reddit, on Instagram, TikTok. The platforms are crazy now. We have so much access to information and so many different creators that can resonate with their hair type, resonate with their hair care journey. So I would definitely say dig deep and find ways to style your hair that gives your hair longevity and works for you. So have you ever noticed that your hair grows the most when you do the least? Yeah, that brings me to my last point, which is let your hair be. Let your hair be. overcomplicating things. There's no need to overcomplicate your hair routine. I find that when we make it as simple as possible, that's when we'll see the best results, because you're not mixing all the products together. You're not over frying your hair or, overdoing it in any way. Like, you're just doing just enough. And that's really what our hair needs to thrive, is just enough. Not too much, not too little, but just enough. And then this idea of letting your hair be also for me resonates with the idea of locking your hair, and how we see how people who have locks, their hair will literally be like waist length in like 5 years. And it's because the hair has the ability to just grow and do its thing and take its course. And that's what we want to mimic, is that idea of doing just enough. Of course, it's a little different having free hair. We're going to have different kinds of shedding and things like that, and that's to be taken into consideration. But I very much think we can find some tried and true methods within this idea of just letting our natural hair be. And with that being said, that is the end of this video of 5 low maintenance tips for natural hair growth in 2025 and beyond. And trust me, I have a lot more tips up my sleeve. So if you guys want any more videos, maybe about specific natural hair topics or styles, let me know down below, and I'll be more than happy to get back to you guys and make a video about the topic in the future. Thank you. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you found it useful. Make sure to follow me on all other social media platforms where my username is ZYXNNAH, and my name is Diana, and I'll see you next time. Bye. You believe you ain't never gonna change. Never ever gonna change. Look at you. Do 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 do. I change. When you just say intuition, you win.